Hello everyone, welcome to Barca News. It is September 8th, 2024, and we have the medical results of the examination that Dani Olmo underwent. Also, Barcelona have began talks with Thiago Alcantara to bring the former Barcelona player back home. And finally, it's been revealed the special clause in Inigo Martinez's contract, which would extend his time at Barcelona. We have a lot to discuss, so let's begin. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Mo, and before I begin with the news, just a quick reminder to make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. All of this helps this channel continue to grow. Also, if you are looking for any Barcelona jerseys or merchandise, make sure to hit the Goal Kits, Get Back, or Fanatics. And not only for Barcelona jerseys, by the way, jerseys from any teams around the world, including this one, the Spanish national team jersey, which I myself got from Goal Kits. So again, if you do want any kits from anywhere around the world, make sure to hit to any of those three websites. And finally, if you are looking to place any sports bets, make sure you head to Bet Us. All links are down below in the description. Now, beginning with the news that we do have the medical exam results that Dani Olmo underwent after suffering that hard knock in that match between Spain and Serbia, which both teams drew 0-0. Now, as I reported in yesterday's video, Dani Olmo had a pretty hard knock in that match against Serbia, where the Serbian defender ended up getting a yellow card, and despite Dani Olmo being seen in pain, Luis de la Fuente decided to play him for another 15 minutes, which made zero sense to me. But nonetheless, Dani Olmo did undergo medical exams to see whether he had an injury to the joint in his right knee, and thankfully those medical exams results have been negative, and as such, Dani Olmo is not injured. And as a precaution, Luis de la Fuente finally did something right and decided not to call up Dani Olmo for today's match between Spain and Switzerland. And Dani Olmo ended up abandoning the Spanish concentration and flying back to Barcelona. So it's really good news to know that Dani Olmo is not injured and he will be available for Barcelona's next match against Girona. Now, that's not the only good news, because the FIFA international break is officially over for Spain. After today, they defeated Switzerland 1-4. And with this match, it's official. Our other three Barcelona players will also finish the FIFA international break healthy. That includes, of course, Pedri, Lamine Yamal, and Ferran Torres, who have all completed this FIFA international break without being injured. Now, the cool thing is that Pedri only played 28 minutes in Spain's victory over Switzerland 1-4. Lamine Yamal only played 45 minutes, and Ferran Torres only played 45 minutes as well. So that's really good news, because we do have a pretty hectic calendar once the FIFA international break is over and once club football resumes. And these are not only players to be able to come back from the international break safely. As we know, we have not had very good luck in a FIFA international break. You know, it's been known as the FIFA virus at the club. But also, Robert Lewandowski has also completed the break without being injured after Poland lost to Croatia 1-0. So Lewandowski will also be heading back to the club sound and safe. And finally, Ter Stegen will also be heading back home safe and sound after Germany defeated Hungary 5-0. Now, the only player who has yet to complete a match, or who still has another match left in this FIFA international break, is of course Jules Koundé, because tomorrow France will be playing against Belgium. So let's pray that Koundé will also complete this break safe and soundly, because we, as I said before, we do have an incredibly hectic calendar coming up as soon as this break is over. So we're gonna need all of our players as healthy and as well rested as possible, because Barcelona are gonna be playing matches every 3 to 4 days. And just look at September's calendar. Just look how busy it is. It's gonna be the first match is gonna be against Getafe. 4 days later is gonna be against Monaco. 3 days later against Villarreal, 3 days later again against Getafe, and 3 days later against Osasuna. So definitely hectic match as soon as the team is back. So again, we're gonna need all of our players as healthy as possible in order to be able to face such a hectic calendar, especially because Flick will need to rotate, so we need all of our players available. Now, speaking of Flick and speaking of coaches, it's reported that Barcelona have began talks with Thiago Alcantara in order to bring the former Barcelona back home. Now, as you know, Thiago Alcantara joined Hansi Flick's staff for a brief moment during the summer. I think it was about a month that Thiago Alcantara was part of Hansi Flick's staff. Everybody was incredibly happy with him, not just Flick and his current staff, but also all the players were very, very happy with Thiago Alcantara's help. But unfortunately, Thiago Alcantara did have to abandon the Barcelona training camp, and it was due to tax reasons, because when Thiago Alcantara decided to retire from football, he ended his contract with Liverpool. Liverpool had to pay him a settlement, money to complete the contract or to fulfill the contract's obligation. And under British tax law, Thiago Alcantara needed to stay in the UK until the end of this year, until December 31st. So as such, Thiago had to go back to the UK. He's going to have to remain in the UK until the end of the year. But starting next year, January 1st, 2025, he'll be able to go wherever he pleases. And of course, Barcelona want him back as part of Hansi Flick's staff. And it's reported that Barcelona have already began talks with Thiago to have him join Hansi Flick's staff starting next year. Now, I say I'm very, very excited for this possibility for Thiago to be back home, because again, after all the reports were incredibly positive of him. Flick was happy, his staff was happy, the players were all happy with him. So I think it'd be very nice to see him back at the club. But I am curious to hear you guys' thoughts. Do you guys want to see Thiago Alcantara back in Barcelona? Let me know down below. Now, we will end today's video with the news that it's been revealed the special clause in Inigo Martinez's contract that could see the player extend his stay at Barcelona. Now, as you know, as you know, Inigo Martinez signed a 2-year contract with Barcelona, which expires next summer in 2025. And it's been revealed that there is a clause in his contract that could extend his contract by 1 more year automatically. And in order for this clause to be triggered, Inigo Martinez would have to play 60% of all matches this season with a minimum of 45 minutes. So if he plays 45 minutes or more of 60% of all matches throughout the season, his contract will be automatically extended by 1 more year. Now, if Inigo Martinez does not meet these metrics, it doesn't mean that his contract would be over. Barcelona could indeed offer him a contract renewal, because after all, Hansi Flick is very, very happy with Inigo Martinez. And in fact, it's been revealed that during the summer transfer market, Barcelona received a €5 million offer from a Saudi club, which also offered Inigo a very lucrative salary. But Barcelona immediately said no to that offer, because Hansi Flick said he did not want to lose Inigo, that he counted on him, that he was very happy with his performance. And of course, Inigo Martinez was also not looking to leave to Saudi Arabia. So Inigo Martinez ended up staying. And it's been very evident that Flick really counts on Inigo, because he's been a definitive starter in all La Liga matches so far, completing every single minute of all 4 matches that Barcelona have played this season so far. Anyways, that is all the news for this video. We'll be uploading another video in a few moments, so stay tuned to the channel. Don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, drop a comment. And as always, Pisca Barça.